Hey everyone, Geeky Panda here, right guys, with another video. Now this is kind of like a vlog style video, but this is an exciting one because you know why? This is why. With my tax return that I got back, I decided to splurge a little bit. Something I needed for a while now, but I held off until the last second because I knew something better was going to come along. With that, I mean, what I'm talking about is a DSLR. I recently just got in the mail the Canon T7i or the 800D. Now, do know this is just the body only, since I already have a 18 to 55mm lens and some other stuff too. So I figured, hey, why not save some money here? Which I actually did with this because the average price goes for $750 in the stores. I got it for $650 on eBay through a trusted seller. So right now, I'm fucking happy. The camera I was using beforehand was this one right here, the T3i. Now, this originally came out in 2011, while the T7i came out last year. I bought the T3i back in 2012, and for 6 years onward, I was faithfully using this thing in all my convention trips and some other things too, in photography. This has gotten 6 years worth out of me, and so far I'm very happy with it. It still works to this day. Like, I'm gonna get it shipped off to Canon in the future to get inspected, maintained and repaired, and definitely cleaned. So when it comes back, I'll be using this as my secondary because the T7i, which I'm recording right now with it, which I gotta modify the settings and all that dandy stuff. This is recording straight out of the box here. I just did some minor things. I will be using it as my main from now on for my videography and my photography work. One of the reasons why I held off on upgrading for so long is the upgrade didn't make sense at the time when I wanted to do it, because when the T5i came out, I saw one of my friends, Elrod, which he makes some awesome cosplay videography work. He was telling me about it, and I'm like, oh wow, this DSLR looks really good. This actually looks a bit better. And with it, I ultimately decided against upgrading to it until something later on comes down the line. Now, when the T6i came out, I'm like, you know what, I'm considering this. This looks potential, but you know, I'm still using my T3i here. The T3i is still a good camera. It is not that bad. When the T7i came out, I was looking at that thing like a hawk. I'm like, okay, this has such better hardware, Wi-Fi capable as well. Like, the specs made a hell of a lot more sense to upgrade, and especially when I'm in conventions dealing with a lot of low light situations, because let's face it, conventions has shitty lighting here. So this is like godsend mode to me. It just made a hell of a lot more sense to upgrade now, and especially at the price, you know, for $650. I'm like, you know what, this is it. Let's do this right now, because again, I was heavily considering the T6i, but now the T7i, I'm like, okay, let's make that jump. The other lenses I do have is the 50mm Canon lens, and one lens that my friend Elrod definitely recommended was the Canon 24mm lens, also known as the pancake lens, and from his words, this is a stupidly good lens. And I have to definitely agree, this is a stupidly good lens. So my plan is to obviously get more batteries. With my T3i, I had like 5 to 6 batteries to go through, and which was really awesome because the more batteries you have, the more you can last at a convention, because obviously when you're taking a lot of pictures, when you're recording for long periods of time, even in short bursts, it's gonna eat away at the battery, especially if you have any like automatic settings going on. So what I definitely recommend is the more batteries you have, the better. For me, I would love to have an average of 6 batteries at least. So I'm gonna be going online to buy some third-party stuff because the brand Canon batteries are like $50 a pop, and I'm like, you know what? If I can buy 2 third-party brands that works great for $20 with its own charging unit, I'm in a good deal. But yeah, like, the more batteries you have, the better. I am still using my 64GB SD card in there, but I'm probably gonna get another one because it's always good to have spares on you just in case. But I'm just excited because I'm gonna be tinkering this thing. I'm gonna try to figure out the settings, do some test runs here, and I will first be using it at Connecticut GamerCon, which is happening in Mohegan Sun, then out of Boston, then PAX East, and then the remainder of the year. So the T7i is gonna get a lot of work into it, but I'm also gonna be like, this is new camera. Like, when you get a new tech, you're like so careful with it, and like I was with the T3i, but later on I'm like, this thing could last. I can trust it. So I'm not it's not like I'm just like throwing this thing everywhere, but I'm like, I know how to take care of my stuff, especially with a convention that has a lot of people going to it. So one thing I also recommend is also have a cleaning kit on you at all times, like a microfiber cloth and a lens, you know, lens cleaning fluid. It'll definitely help out a lot. My other plans is, you know, just I'm gonna also start doing some you know, off convention stuff too with cosplay photography and videography. I'm actually talking with some people right now. I just, you know, I've been doing a lot of videography stuff and I want to do more photography stuff. And with that, my website, which is going to be coming out shortly, I should say, it is going to showcase my portfolio work. So with that, it's very exciting because it's something I'm very passionate about. It's, you know, something I want to do on top of, you know, my YouTube channel, all that dandy stuff, you know. But from now on, the T7i is going to take center stage here, and I'm fucking excited. This shit right here just, oh my god. So with that, that's gonna be it for today here, folks. Now, if you know, are you a cosplay photographer or videographer for yourself? Post down in the comment box what you're using and what is also your favorite lens. Also, don't forget to hit that like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you really do enjoy my channel, check out my Patreon page. This is Geekman here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.